As you can see, I just used that spider who smacked me. Unfortunately, did not see him coming. As a springboard to get up here and get all of this. Now, a lot of people play the game in different ways. A lot of people avoid gold altogether and just steal anything that they want. I'm not good enough to do that, and I'm going to move under the assumption that you are not either. This isn't necessarily a walkthrough. We're going to learn together. Always be on the lookout for these trick blocks that shoot the arrows, because you don't want this to happen. Or do you? Oh, man. That, I fell a little too quick for that. Let's plant a bomb to blow away some of this to get our puppy dog kiss. Come here, you big old puppy dog. You're awfully huge for a pug. I think you have some form of gigantism. Alright. Oh my god, gigantic pugs would be the cutest thing on the planet. Or the most awkward looking, either one. More often than not, falls under the same category. I hear snakes. I hate snakes. This is, of course, an ode to Indiana Jones, much like the entire game is. But usually if you get text like that, it has a reference to the type of enemies that you will find in this particular stage. In this case, it's going to be a lot of snakes. There's Gary200. How's it going, Gary? I know you're watching. There's your shout out for the day. Welcome back. After a unfortunate delay, we have returned, which is the good news. I wanted to also show you guys the myriad of playable characters that there are. These are the starting 4 right here. I like Mutton Chops guy. He's very British. That is my Mutton Chops man impersonation. You're welcome, America. This is the only guy that I haven't unlocked yet. He is the Chinese man who you can use in the tutorial. From what I gather, you have to complete the hardest achievement in the game in order to unlock him. I will show you Super Meat Boy's area in one of these many videos, which I'm sure we're bound to film. These are random characters that you can unlock. Well, we all know about this young beast of a man, who I'm going to name Ray Lewis, in honor of the man who is now retiring after killing 2 men and playing a wonderful NFL career. Some of these characters are unlocked in coffins. This is Van Helsing. He is unlocked in a special stage, which I will eventually show you guys. I also enjoy Teddy Bear Furry Man. And, of course, Sombrero Guy. Sombrero Guy is also fantastic. They've got all of their races covered in this game, to say the least. Of course, we have to pick this fine young cannibal. I don't know if he's a cannibal or not. I just know he drives me crazy. Ooh, ooh. Now, I know what you're thinking, but we were enjoying the progress of the previous video. Well, tough titty, said the kitty, because the milk tastes shitty. No wonder you must be sucking on the tail. That's a nursery rhyme my grandmother used to tell me. As you can see, I move fast because I'm constantly running. A lot of people move slow, this is exactly what it's going to look like if you're moving slow without the run. But no, screw that. I'm too fast, too furious. I wonder what Vin Diesel's doing right now, you guys. Probably taking a shit. By that I mean making another movie. Whenever you fall from a great height, I believe we touched on this in the previous episode. Oh, now see right there, let me go ahead and finish that sentence first. Whenever you fall from a great height, it's going to injure you. You don't want to get injured. That'll take off some health from your life. There we go. Oh! And as you can see in that potted plant was a snake. Go ahead and rewind that. That was some cool stuff. The glasses that we got are one of the mini items. And they show you, as you can see, you can now see jewels like these rubies in these rocks here. The spiders will jump over to where you are, more or less. There we go. As you can see, I have a little bit of fancy footwork. Not a whole lot. But just enough. Now see, there is the actual princess as opposed to a pug. They both do the same thing. But let's go ahead and use one of our ropes to grab her. And make up for that life that we lost earlier while doing a tutorial. My cat is now coming over to the microphone. We'll see what she does. I'm not going to edit her. I'm not into censorship with my domestic animals. She jumped over the microphone completely. So, that's kind of awesome. Probably more awesome than anything you're going to watch. You didn't even get to see it. This right here. I know what you're thinking, right? You're all like, "Oh my, it's a treasure." And yeah, the treasures are great. I love treasures. Let's grab some treasure. What could possibly happen here? Oh my, it completely missed us. That's fantastic. And eventually this thing will stop rolling somewhere. I'm guessing it went... Where did it go? Down here. Wow. Rolled a long way, but that is the Indiana Jones boulder. And it's always a risk grabbing these treasures here. As you can see, we're kind of stuck here because of this. Yeah. Oh, I managed to glitch it. There we go. And by taking those big treasures... Oh, I got hit there. Yikes. Thought I could crack my whip in time, but apparently not. By taking those treasures over to the exit, it automatically grabs them. Now we can't get back this way. I'm going to use a bomb there. Blow that up. And we were just crushed by that, which I sent propelling by myself. Okay, well, that's something, I guess, right? Alright. Never seen that happen quite like that, so even now, 600 deaths in, that's news to me. I believe I called this area the caves instead of the mines in the intro, and whenever I was doing the not so hysterical, but for whatever reason I thought it would be, intro, misnaming every single thing in the game. The actual name for this area is, of course, the mines, not the caves. That was my actual mistake, laden in a bevy, if you will, of unfunny jokes. There we go. As you can see, I carry these rocks with me just about everywhere because it's easy to use them in long-range combat. You don't want to get too close to any enemies. Even snakes can hit you and then absolutely screw you up for the rest of the game. See? Look how close that thing came to hitting me. This game is an asshole. That's the one thing that I've learned to take away from all of this. Alright, as you can see, we have $12,000 plus right at the start. We made good time on that, too. We're not going for any speed records in this. If you are going for a speed record, I believe you're supposed to take about 30 to 45 seconds per stage. Something like that if you're going for the speed achievements. We're going to piss off both of these guys and see if we can lure them over here a little bit. Dumb move. Alright. The spikes, as you can see, you can traverse through them, but if you jump on top, instant death. And a big old bloody pile of bones. Nasty stuff. Wow, we're almost on, we're about halfway through to 700. Yikes. In terms of deaths total. Of course, it's probably in the single digits since you've been watching. Oh, Oh, that was a beautiful throw. Call me Rick Ankiel with a curveball like that. Because I'm never going to be able to throw it again. That was a good baseball joke. I know the one of you who actually gets that joke will enjoy it. As you can see, the enemies can also set off these traps, which is a good thing. More often than not, that will help you. You can, of course, push these, but that isn't going to help us in any way, shape, or form. Oh man, all that weighs for 500 gold. The gold, though, a lot of people would completely overlook it. I don't, though. I don't like pissing off the shopkeep, because if you steal from the shopkeep, he's going to come at you literally every single time, at every exit. And it's not so fun. He has a shotgun, and he waits around at every exit of every stage. In general, you're probably, if you're going for a perfect run, you're probably going to steal from the shopkeep at some point. So it's an inevitability, but at the same time, I like to hold off on doing that for as long as possible, basically. You may have noticed a blue snake. They basically spit poison in addition to doing what most snakes do, which is just walk around. Yeah, they walk with their feet. What of it? As you can see, that skeleton came to life, and we are presented with a similar situation again. These give you, I believe, 5,000. Let's see if we can do this. Nice. Now, another problem is that if... Okay, well, we angered Kali. Kali is the throne, basically, that you can sacrifice. You can make human sacrifices on it with any living human being, and get some special power-ups and things of that nature after you submit so many. And if that boulder or if a bomb or anything else hits either the shopkeep or Kali's sacrificial ritual area, then you're pretty much screwed. As you can see, let's go ahead and get this kiss over here, because it's on my list. Nice! That jewel actually took out the spiders. I learned something new there, actually. I wasn't sure that the jewels could actually damage them. There we go. We're going to get our kiss now. And, since we have 7 bombs, I'm not going to bother with any of this. The freeze ray isn't necessary. It's a nice projectile weapon, but it doesn't really beat the shotgun. The machete adds power and a little bit of range compared to the whip, as you can see here. The only problem is that you have to carry it around in addition to that. We'll go ahead and put that down, that way Shopkeep doesn't get pissed off at us. But whenever you anger Kali, basically the rock explodes and a bunch of spiders come out. And then you have to build up your trust with her again by donating more dead bodies or living bodies. Either one, both count. And here we go. This right here is the man that's dressed up as a woman, maybe? I don't know. I've always kind of thought that it was just a dude with a blonde wig on. Either way, we're going to get a kiss from him, too. Smooches, baby. But, before we can get that kiss... Yeah! Oh, no! Before we can get that kiss, we're going to call this a video. I'll see you guys next time.